Sandra, welcome to another episode of Asexualise, my asexual life. This is a place to be for education about asexuality, all things asexual. I share my asexual life journey in order to help you in yours. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that great big subscribe button right here, right now. Please hit that bell icon so you get notified of every time I go live like now or post a new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying the content. If you find it useful, helpful, insightful in any way, shape or form, or you just want to give this channel some love, I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Now, if you didn't know who I am Sandra Burmy. I'm the author of this awesome Asexual Perspectives 47 Asexual Stories book. This is real life asexual stories. Every chapter is a different story. And I'm also the author of Fibromyalgia, Self-Help Handbook, Energy and Feel Happier. So the link down below is in the description to both these books. Now I'm going to be talking about what is life like after dating and relationships and basically giving up. So some asexuals are pursuing dating and relationships. Other asexuals are not interested in having any dating or relationships. Some asexuals never look for a relationship. They do not date. They're not interested in that. They're just happy within themselves to live their own life and just be with their friends and do whatever in life, you know. And being single is not something to be frowned upon. I think society in general still seems to frown upon people that are single, but more and more people these days are choosing to be single. And there's a lot of benefits to this, you know. You can do what you want, when you want. You're not tied down to anyone. You don't have to act or behave in a certain way. You know, you have less to think about and worry about in terms of like another person. And you know, you can focus on other things like your goals, ambitions, and dreams. And so that, for me, is very similar. I haven't given up on dating relationships completely forever, right? At this moment in time, I've just given up on finding anyone suitable for a relationship for me, and I've given up on dating. Now, when I say given up, I am actively given up. Right, I'm still in dating groups for asexuals. I'm still in some dating groups on Facebook that are not for asexuals. I'm still running 3 asexual dating groups, which I will continue to run. So I'm not stopping any of that. But I have stopped seriously actively looking for a relationship or looking to date. I'm not actually looking for that anymore at this moment. At this moment in time. It might be for 10 years, who knows? But at the moment in my head, I'm like, no, just stay single for 10 years, Sandra. You've had like 7 years nearly of solidly looking for dating and relationships. And I believe if what you're doing is not working, you stop it. And I feel like I've pretty much exhausted a lot of the avenues that is healthy for me to exhaust at this time of my life. I feel that I've done enough to try and find the guy who I believe to my soulmate. I think I've just done enough, right? I've been on dating sites for asexuals, which I'm still continuing to be on since 2014, but I'm not going on them now and looking for guys. Like, I haven't done that for a while. I went on there briefly the other day, but you know, see if I got any messages, but that was pretty much it. And so yeah, and some of the dating sites for asexuals, I use the forums to talk about my asexual meetups, because I'm still going to be holding asexual meetups. My meetups aren't used for dating. They're used for building friendships, acquaintances, having a good time, socialising. Obviously, someone might meet their partner at an asexual meetup. It is very possible that could happen. That's how one of my friends met their asexual wife. So it is possible to do that. But right now, I am not interested anymore in pursuing a relationship, in pursuing dating. I've had enough. I feel I'm done with that for now. I've done it for nearly 7 years, and I was looking a bit before then as well. But seriously, for the last, it would have been 7 years this month since I started that. You know, I've had enough, right? I've just fed up with it. It's not getting me anywhere. It's wasting a lot of my hours, and I'm not feeling good about it anymore. So I actually feel much better. So, you know, in terms of how is life after stopping looking for relationships, stopping dating, it's actually feeling really good. On my dating profile on Facebook, I've switched it to basically taking a break. That might be for a short time, a long time. At the moment, I'm planning a long time. I think it was wasting a lot of hours. I given it a good shot. I was on there since about November 2020. I gave it up last month, February 2021. That's about 4 months I've been on there. And, you know, it wasn't getting me anywhere. I was getting the same guys crop up again and again and again in the last week that I was on there. You know, like I hadn't taken a break, and it was just like insane that I was talking to the same guys. I mean, like, this is Facebook, it's got thousands of people on it, I'm getting the same guys. And so, you know, for me, life has been so much better without dating, without pursuing a relationship anymore. Thank you for the thumbs up, lots of love to you, because it wasn't good for me anymore. It's become toxic for my soul, it's become soul destroying if I let it. But now I feel like I'm free to be me more. I feel I'm a career girl. I feel I really need to go places in my career. I feel I was holding myself back by pursuing a relationship. God, obviously the universe, whatever you believe, has other plans for me. They don't want me to be in a relationship. They don't think it's right for me, especially not this point in my life. You know, I've got years ahead of me to go and be in a date, you know, be in a relationship I want to be later on, right? I don't need to be doing that now. I feel like I'm young and I need to be like pursuing my career, pursuing what's good for me and fulfilling my dreams. And I feel like I was holding myself back in the end from doing that, because dating and relationships has been like my Achilles heel for years. I have relationship anxiety, and that just really is overwhelming at times. But I don't think it's right for me at the moment. I don't actually want a relationship at the moment anymore. I'm sick of the idea now. I know it's really weird. It's a complete turnaround, but I'm really sick of the idea right now. It's like I don't want to be in a relationship. I want to be single. I want to be free to be me. I've been pursuing dating relationships, you know, and it's something I believe that if you still want to do that, you could carry on doing it. But for me personally, it's become very toxic for me because it wasn't making me happy anymore, right? I just feel relieved to not be doing that anymore. I feel like I can use that time more productively now. I can use it to write more books. I'm continuing to work on the Asexual Guide to Sex book. I'm feeling really good about that. It's kind of weird. It's like a bittersweet, because when I'm like doing research, you might have seen my video earlier about vibrators. It's quite funny. Well, dildos, I think it was. All that type of thing anyway. It's something that I don't usually look at because I've never used a sex toy in my life, but it's kind of like, it's because I'm personally sex repulsed asexual, so it's kind of like I've got some bittersweet thing. I've got one that is, oh, I'm really curious, I'm really interested, really learning a lot, feeling really good about being knowledgeable about sex, even though I don't want to take part in myself. But other times and other ways, I'm feeling really sick when I see the dildo, a fake penis, basically. It looks so like a penis, it makes me want to throw up. So it's kind of mixed emotions, but I'm enjoying that, you know, in terms of I'm enjoying doing something different, learning something different, enjoying the ride, as they say, not that type of ride, because I'm not using it, right? But, you know, I'm really loving my Asexual Guide to Sex book. I mean, I'm having to write a lot more than I originally anticipated. I'm doing a lot more research than I thought I'd be doing. I'm going to a lot more details, but it's good because I'm incorporating some stuff that's more relevant to trans people, non-binary people, gender non-conformity people. So I feel like it's good because the book's more inclusive now as well. So I'm really happy about the way it's going, you know, and I feel good, you know, and I feel now is the time that I don't want to be in a relationship anymore. I've had that, I've done it, I've been looking for years, 7 years, and now I feel it's time for me to give that up. It's not something I want to be pursuing anymore. It's not something I feel good about anymore. If my soulmate's out there, he can find me. I'm done with that, right? And I also decided that I can get all my kissing needs met at my local club. So when it opens back up, when there's no more social distancing, when things change, I can get all my kissing needs met at my local club with really young, hot foreign guys, a lot better looking and a lot more in my age bracket than people on Facebook dating or a lot of these dating sites. I can just go have some dancing, which I can't wait to get back to for my body, because my body's really playing up at the moment. My back's killing me. Dancing is very good exercise, so I can't wait to get back to my dancing, wearing nice clothes, being my energetic, bubbly self. And I've just been remembering the feeling that I got when I was dancing and when I was enjoying just being around younger foreign guys and younger guys in general. You know, I did let a British younger guy kiss me last year. It was really nice. And so I feel that's why I should be going more. I feel like if I got into a relationship, I couldn't really be kissing other guys, obviously. I wouldn't have that type of freedom. And so I'm thinking, you know, while I'm young and, you know, certainly for the next kind of 10 years, I like to be doing that. That's the kind of way I'm thinking now. I don't know if it's going to change. I'm going to allow myself to change if I want to, but this is how I'm thinking. I'm thinking, you know, like, it's satisfactory enough. I can go home. I don't have to have sex with them. Don't have to have their hands all over me where I don't want them. And I can just go home. If I kiss them, I don't kiss every time I go to a club, because I do go there for dancing, for my body, and just for the enjoyment and pleasure of the atmosphere and the music, right? And so, you know, but if I do kiss them, I can just go home. I don't have to worry about being in a relationship. Don't have to worry about pleasing them. Don't have to have relationship anxiety, because there's no relationship. I can just go home and I get my kissing needs met. It's nice in the moment, and then I get back to my rest of my life. And I just think that's so much better for me at the moment. I don't feel good about getting into a relationship now anymore at the moment, or dating. I've had enough, you know. Of course there's some little flitting moments, but you know, what if maybe then, but well, what if it's like, Sandra, you the definition of insanity is you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you'll keep getting the same results. And so I think I've exhausted most places that I would want to look for an asexual relationship. I feel I've exhausted it for now. Most people that are on asexual dating sites are the same people over and over again. To be honest, a lot of the asexuals I see, especially in the UK, because I'm not really attracted to British guys that much, they just don't do anything for me aesthetically. And aesthetic attraction is very important to me. It's one of my things I need to kiss. And if I don't get to kiss a relationship, it's not a relationship I want, because I need kissing. But I need kissing more than I need a relationship. I don't need a relationship, because I'm happy being on my own, living on my own, thriving on my own, flourishing. And I just feel like I'm not held back anymore. But because I know dating relationships was my Achilles heel. I know it was something that was very emotionally draining and upsetting and frustrating for me at times. And now I've just let that go, you know. Maybe I've still not 100% let all that go, but I think 98% now, you know. I'm good, you know, and I just feel so much better. I feel more relieved. I'm not needing to actively put myself out so much in dating groups anymore. I'm not needing to focus on finding a relationship anymore. And if no relationship is forthcoming that I'm interested in, that's it. You know, I'm not, you know, if a guy happened to turn up and happened to be the right person, I don't think he's going to come along right now, because it's not the right time for me. It's not the right time for me. I think the world, universe, God is saying, like, Sandra, that's it. You're done. You spent 7 years. I congratulate you. You spent that long looking for someone. You know, it's been a little bit longer than that, because obviously you were dating guys before then. You know, you've been dating guys since the end of 2012 or onwards, really. You know, and if we're in, like, thinking that way, it's over 8 years, you know. But I didn't know I was asexual to 2014. So that's like 7 years in the looking for an asexual guy for me. But I'm done now, you know. I've had enough. There isn't any guys out there for me at the moment that I know of. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong about a soulmate. Or maybe that's I'm have a weight lifted off my shoulders in lots of respects. You know, there's no more worrying about getting into a relationship and having relationship anxiety. There's no more worrying about having to give up the kissing and dancing in clubs. My local club that I love, I actually love that. That at the moment, I don't want to give that up. It's like being in lockdown makes you realise a lot of things about your life. It gives you time to reflect, because the UK is still in lockdown, so I'm recording this live in 2021. March 2021. So, you know, lockdown gives you a lot to think about. And I've come to realise that I absolutely love my club. I love the music, the kissing, the dancing. And I don't want that to stop unless I found a guy that happened to go to that club, which is possible, but probably highly impossible that he's going to be asexual, the right type of asexual for me. But, you know, anything's possible. But, you know, what I'm saying is I realise that's a big important part of my life for me. Going to that club, dancing, being around the type of guys that I want to be around with is much better for me. I'm absolutely fed up of a lot of people dictating I should be with an older guy, I should like older guys. I'm just not friggin' interested in them. you know, and if that bugs the hell out of you, it bugs the hell out of you, but I am who I am, you know, and I'm not interested, I'm not attracted to guys with beards usually either. And, you know, well, on Facebook dating, they've nearly all got beards. I'm absolutely sick of beards. I'm not interested in being attracted romantically to a guy with a beard. It just doesn't do anything for me. It's not my thing. I appreciate any friends that have got beards, you know, I appreciate people that got beards, but for me, in a relationship, I can't be doing with it. I don't want a bush. I don't want to kiss a bush. I want to kiss a guy's face. I like younger guys, not older looking guys. Every guy that has a beard always looks older usually, you know? Some of them do it on purposely. It just spoils it for me. It spoils their aesthetic appearance. It's like a painting. If I'm making an analogy, it's like a painting and kids just drawn all over it. You know, it's spoiled it for me with red marker pen, red crayon. So, you know, life after dating and relationships, giving that up is really good, actually. It's given me a lot more space to breathe. It's given me my body feeling back. It's making me feel like I'm more of a adult, maybe, in a way, but also being able to live my teenager lifestyle a lot more. It's made me like be able to focus on lots of things that I want to do, and you know, nothing's holding me back now. I don't have to worry about if I get a certain career in the future, or I change jobs in the future, or you know, that I've got someone else I've got to worry about. That doesn't matter, you know. I could go anywhere I want in the country, and I'm a free agent, you know. And so I just feel like less restricted, less tied down, less emotional upset and pain, less worrying about things, less, you know, I was doing so much research on some of the guys that were connecting with me. I was looking at trying to find them on Facebook, trying to find them on Google, you know, and it's just like, why bother, you know? Unless a guy's really interested in me, why bother? It's just a waste of time, a waste of life, and a waste of hours now. I don't think it was before. I think I've learned a lot, and I've done a lot about dating relationships on this channel. I can still continue to help people with dating relationships. You know, situations are still probably going to crop up, especially in asexual groups that I can help with, you know, and help through this channel. So if you've got any dating relationship questions, do still put them in the comments below. Do still ask me about them. I can do shows about them. It's no problem for me. But, you know, it's also important to express that being asexual and being single is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Right, you can live your life how you want to live. You know, I honestly know that I have not even touched a fraction of my life purpose and dreams yet fully, you know. Helping asexuals on this channel is a huge part of my life purpose. Writing books for asexuals is a huge part of my life purpose. I'm on book number 2 at the moment. I've still got lots more to write, you know. This channel, it is me still being here on this channel, but as my life situation is as a whole, it's not this situation, you know. So I know there's a lot of stuff I need to do, and now I don't have anything holding me back. It's all on me. Everything is all on me, you know. It's going to take me a while to get into different routines, to get into different ways of being and habits, because obviously I used to use quite a lot of my time for looking for dating relationships, which is not going to be part of my life anymore. But I just feel naturally like it's ended now. It's like you've tried everything you pretty much could try, that you're happy to try. Yes, you could go on trying other things and go on other dating sites, which are probably going to end up being for sexuals, but I just think it's wasting your time, your life. I've got plenty of time to do that later in my life, right? I've plenty of time to settle down if I want to, and stop kissing lots of guys in the club if I want. But, you know, I don't need to do that right now. But, you know, like, when I look and I think what makes me happy, writing books makes me the happiest, more happy than going clubbing. It makes me the happiest ever. Just writing books, just sat, you know, like, I'm sat writing my Asexual Guide to Sex book, right? Typing away on the computer, right? I don't personally like sex, as I'm a sex repulsed asexual these days. Right? I don't like sex for me, but I'm happy to write about it to help others, and I'm curious to know about it, even though some of the stuff disgusts me, because I'm sexually repulsed. It's kind of weird. You know, but I need to be writing more. But when I write, I'm at total peace and happiness with my soul. I'm not interested in a boyfriend. I'm not needing anything or anyone. I'm just here in the moment. And it's the only time I can hear all the noises in the world, peaceful noises, like the birds outside, and just a very big calm over me. It's the only thing that makes me feel calm, you know? And if I'm not pursuing dating relationships, I can be spending a lot more time having that feeling, you know? And I just think it's good to not, give my power away. I think my power's been given away a lot in dating relationships. you know, and now I feel I've got my power back within me and I'm going to become more of who I'm meant to be. You know, I know that I'm meant to be so much more and I've got to keep pushing myself. You know, it's not easy when you have anxiety. It's have to push yourself to do things, because I don't just have relationship anxiety, but that was my main anxiety, you know, which obviously if I'm not worried about getting into a relationship anymore, the thing about it relieves a lot of that anxiety and stress, you know. And it's just good, because once you know categorically what you want, like I couldn't decide between whether I had a relationship and didn't go to the club again and kiss guys, or whether I actually liked kissing guys. And I've decided at this moment in time, the club and kissing guys and be able to dance, have the freedom to kiss whatever guy I want, if I want to kiss any guys and they want to kiss me. I just feel that's the way I want to be. I just feel happy and free in that club. And I've realised, unless I get a guy in my city or near my city, really, it's not going to be on, because, you know, most guys don't want to travel. They don't want to travel if you won't have sex with them, which is ridiculous. Because lots of guys just travel for the sex, or because they're getting the sex at the end of it, you know. And so I'm not interested in a guy who doesn't value my worth without sex. And, you know, and so I really, if I was going to have a boyfriend, it'd be better to have someone in my city that I could go to the club with if you like that club. But it's got to be someone I can totally trust, not to go off with other women. And most guys I don't trust like that anyway. So in other words, it's just best to do what I used to do and enjoy it, you know? And go to a club, and because I love dancing as well. It's so good for my body. My body is having a lot of problems at the moment. So yeah, life after giving up dating relationships is better, because you can focus on yourself, you can focus on being a whole person, you can literally plan your days out better, you can focus on getting stuff done and being so much more productive with your hobbies, goals, ambitions and dreams. You can really think about what you want to do, because you've only got yourself to worry about. It's a lot more freeing, I think, and a lot more happier place to be, you know. And so I'm just happy now giving up on dating relationships. I just don't think a relationship or dating is for me anymore at the moment, for the foreseeable future. And I feel really good about it. So anyway, I wanted to give you an update, because I don't want you to think I was like moping around or anything. I'm really happy. I'm happier than I was when I first decided to give that up. Because I just feel better now. I feel like as time's going on, it's getting better and better for me, because I'm not feeling like I'm missing out. I'm feeling like I'm actually going to be living my life how I'm meant to live it now, you know. And I'm thinking of other things to do, you know, like I wouldn't mind going to a gym, but I haven't got the money at the moment to go to the gym. The gym's not open, but I wouldn't. There's a gym near where I live, you know. I could start going there. But then my mind just wandered to, there might be some nice guys around the gym. And I'm like, Sandra. So yeah, I'm still interested in guys. I'm never going to not be interested in guys, you know. That's the thing. When you've given up on dating relationships, you have to kind of balance your feelings and emotions out. As in, yes, I'm still a romantic asexual. I'm still going to be attracted to guys. I'm still going to think romantically about them. I'm still going to have some scenarios crop in my head of, oh, you know, what if I met a nice guy? But then I have to just bring myself back to reality. Like, you're not doing dating relationships right now. It doesn't matter, you know. And I shouldn't be going to a gym to look at guys anyway, but that might be a bonus. Because I used to go to gym before, but now I just do exercises at home, which are usually okay, but you know, it's causing me some stick at the moment. So yeah, I don't know if that's because of my fibro, or just because of it's harder, isn't it, when you're in lockdown to get out much and exercise your body as much as you should do. So anyway, I just want to say, being single is awesome. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If you are single now and you're asexual, you know, it's fine to be single. You can still have an amazing life without being in a relationship, and it's something that you should love as much as you can while you can, because you might not be single forever. Anyway, I'm going to love you, leave you for now. As always, please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Please share it with a friend or anyone who wants to hear how good it is being single. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that great big bell icon so you get notified every time I go live like now and post a new video. And I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.